for something completely different.
What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. So, the Tenet Hounds, Parvo's puppies, sister bitches, I like to call them the Robo Mutts. Now, these mechanical monsters are more than just new additions, more than mastery fodder. They're actually pretty damn useful. Now, I'm going to show you guys an easy way to get your hands on all the pieces you need to build whatever Robo Mutt you want. But first, my Robo Mutt, or at least my best Robo Mutt. I got a freaking kennel here. I've built 5 and I'm sitting on 14, so I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Now, I say it's not super important how you build these mutts, but what's really important is what abilities you use. Now, there are 3 different hound heads in total, and that's where you get your mastery experience from. The actual mods come from the tails. So if you're building one and there's a mod set you don't have, the tail is what you need to make sure you get every single mod. Now, homing beacon is a good ability. It has nice damage. It's a little slow though. It will miss its target from time to time. Now, I can't remember the name. This beam weapon, this is great. It actually pushes enemies off ledges. Kind of funny. It does work, useful, but synergized prospectus, or spark, the proper enunciation, is the most useful in my opinion. Now, this lightning ball bounces around like 7 times before it hits an enemy. I don't know, like if Pikachu was left in a ball for a year and kind of got stuck in the shape, which is a really weird analogy. I don't know why I'm saying that. All I'm saying is it's relentless when it comes to chasing your targets. Now, the next ability I put on is called Null Audit. This allows me to steal whatever aura any Eximus has. And then there's like a 60-second timer, but this thing will just regularly steal auras that the enemies and the enemies' abilities that come with the auras, like an ice shield, fire aura, burn people, the ice aura that slows them down, poison or toxin to toxin enemies. Most importantly, things like the magnetic aura won't bother you, because when it has the aura, you're immune to that aura. How many times have I said aura in the last? Anyways, now on top of stealing the, I'm not going to say it, enemy's essence, and then turning it back on them, because you're immune to it, it's really good for missions with high level infested. There are a lot of ancient magnetic guys just walking around, this poison, Eximus guys. It's good to have some protection from that. I also put Coolant Leak on for some additional ice aura. It slows down any enemy that gets within 3 meters of that dog. And of course, Reflex Denial. Now, this reflects 90% of the damage that dog takes and sends it back in magnetic wave pulses. So, on top of damage reduction, it confuses whoever it doesn't kill. Coolant Leak slows them. Spark shocks them. Null Audit steals that aura, whatever aura the Eximus bring to the fight, and then turns it back on them and makes me invincible to that. That's why I call it my Aura Mutt or Aurora Mutt, whatever. Now, these 3 weapons are basically the same, with the exception that one is mostly slash, one is mostly impact, and the other is mostly puncture. Now, the Batoten is great for fighting bosses because it's puncture. Puncture makes enemies weaker to damage. Impact, it's great as well, and we have a primed impact mod, so it's really good for impact builds, but I chose the slash version, mainly because it looks cool. The Akaten, yeah, that's what, anyways. I chose it because of the slash animation. It just fits. I could pretend that I'm a Necros user and I wanted to say stuff like, it's great for my Desecrate build, which it is, but that's not why I chose it. I think fun should be part of our builds, and watching my dog paw or claw people to pieces is fun. Should be part of the build. Now, I think the impact weapon, the Laser 10, might actually really have the most, but I haven't done the math on it. You can try that one out. No matter what, it's up to you. Now, there are 2 things that I did forget. One, these hounds There are special mods that they come with. You can only put 3 mods on a hound at a time, or what I really mean is 1 of each category. The mods pretty much break up into categories, as in 1 is shoot, 1 is defense, kinda, and the other one is body or ability section. When you try and put in one that you can, you'll just it'll flash red, and it's pretty easy to figure out. Now the last thing before I tell you how to get your hands on these Robo Mutts is when it steals the shield, it's a perfect shield, kinda, like you still can't shoot through the ice. You will not break it down with damage, but you can't shoot through outside. You gotta go inside and shoot out. Same with your magnetic bubble, your bullets will eternally bounce off. Now when it comes to getting your hands on these mutts, you get a piece when you finish your sister on one of the railjack missions. Now they technically don't have to actually give you one. You might get a piece, but if you go in public and there's other players, when you kill their sister, or they kill, or anyone kills their sister, you're guaranteed to get a Robo Mutt piece. So if you end up going in a group of 4, you're guaranteed to get 3. Hopefully 4. You might be able to build whatever mutt you want. It's going to take a few runs, a few sisters to get all the pieces. Sorry, but that's the best way I've found to get them. And on that note, I'm kind of tired of talking without stupid comments that energize me. It's tiring, so I gotta go. So if this has helped, join the team. If it hasn't, join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's the only way we can talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life, and remember, just keep gaming.